So we now have the M1 MacBooks, but here are two reasons why you might want to consider skipping the M1 MacBook Pro 13-inch. So the first reason is the Air is just as good as the Pro. Now, if money is no object to you, you might feel like it's only an extra $300, just get the Pro. But for most people, money is something to you. So I actually would recommend that you get the Air. I've used them both side by side and there isn't any discernible difference in terms of day-to-day use. Now, I'm sure people say benchmarks, people say, you know, if you have a sustained load, the Pro is better. But let's be honest, we're all real world users. The idea that, you know, these marginal gains are gonna really make the difference for people. I mean, if it takes you 15 seconds longer to render a video in the Air than it does in the Pro, is that really a big deal? I mean, really? Really? The second reason why I think you should actually skip this MacBook Pro is because this is the Pro before the Pro.
Hashtag boss.
Right? This is not the Pro that you're waiting for. The Pro that you're waiting for has the 4 USB ports. And now the fact that Apple has released this Pro first might hint to the fact that there's a Pro with the 14-inch screen coming. So it might be worth waiting to get that one instead of this one. Because if you're not someone who buys a laptop very often, it might be worth just keeping your Intel MacBook Pro, just holding, and just seeing what happens with that next bigger MacBook Pro, that real Pro, not the Pro before the Pro, but the Pro. You know what I mean?
And I can hear it.
Because honestly, if you're not someone who buys these things every single year, you kind of like to make that one big purchase, it really does make sense to just wait and see. Ultimately, if for example I'm wrong and that Pro, the next Pro, not the Pro before the Pro, if that one is the one, then, or if that one isn't the one, then you can just buy this one at a discounted price somewhere. It's no big deal, you haven't lost anything. But just don't get the Pro before the Pro. Don't get this Pro. That's the Pro before the Pro. You want the Pro after the Pro, you know. So let me know if you guys are actually gonna buy any of these M1 Macs in the future. Are you waiting? Are you thinking, forget this guy, I'm buying one today? The reviews are too lit for me. And you know, I can't lie, the reviews is just blowing everybody away. Nobody expected it. So I wouldn't even blame anybody for getting one. The fact is, if you're happy with 2 USB ports, then really, I mean, power-wise, I don't know where you can go with it. So I don't even know what an M2 is gonna look like, because power-wise, for most people, the M1 is past what you need for most people, right? So it's you know, I don't think it's tough to get this one, but like I said, tell me what you think in the comments. Are you gonna buy an M1 this year, or are you just gonna wait till next year? Also, one point I forgot to make is the USB-C ports thing. That's actually, let's call this a bonus point, right? Because for a lot of people, that could be a deal breaker, just having 2 USB-C ports, right? Which is why you don't buy the Pro before the Pro. For some people, if you have a monitor, you put your USB-C, and then you have a separate plug, you put your USB-C port, and you're done. No more ports, you're done. No more port game for you. It's done out here. Now, for me, I'm a bit lucky. So I have a monitor which can run power through one port. So I only need one port to run power and do the display. So I do have a port free. So if I want to put something in, it's all good. So if you have a monitor that doesn't have that doesn't run power through the same port, then like I say, and it kind of backs up the rest of the video, maybe don't buy the Pro before the Pro. And if you don't need that much power, just buy the Air. All right, thanks very much for watching. On the road to 1,000 subscribers, trying to get there by the new year. So if you want to help me out, hit the subscribe button and hit the like button. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.